So the Pioneer Sx737 has an issue on the phono stage. Phono stage, I'll turn power on. Poof. A lot of noise. All the other one, auxiliary, AM, FM, and tape is working great. I'm having an issue on the phono stage, so we're going to open this up and we'll go take a look at it, see what we can find. Okay guys, on the bench with that Pioneer Sx737, issues on the phono stage, and there's an issue on the mic. This is also a PA system, so you get a lot of noise on the mic as well, and I found a few issues. Leaky transistors is the main issue on this. For some reason, I can't keep replacing transistors. Like, I've already replaced the power protection circuitry. All of the transistors I've replaced. The phone has a huge issue. I'm going to bring you guys closer. Of course, I've got it all taken apart. I've got this is the bottom part of it. Bottom would expose the equalizer phono circuitry is here, and I've also found an issue on this board right down there. This is where the mic is, so I have an issue there as well, and I'll show it to you guys. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to power this on. There it is. Relay clicks in as usual, and I have it on phonos right now, and I'm hoping you guys can see. No, you can't see that. Oh yeah, you could see my scope right up there. Both channels are hooked up. I've got the purple right, yellow left. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on this. This is the volume. Check this out, and this is on the phonos. The left channel is giving me an issue right now. It's really loud. As I'm touching these transistors, you know, put this on, and there, you're starting to see it right now. So you can see the right channel. I'll bring you closer. Check the right channel. There it is. And if I put in my multimeter on this transistor here, check out. My multimeter is picking up a lot of noise here on this transistor. And I believe this transistor, even though this transistor is proving to be okay, it's not short or anything like that, it's leaking. And I have a lot of issues with transistors, and I've also have some leaky, a little bit of leakage on the left channel as well. It's not stable, it's jumping up and down. Like this guy here is the worst one. This is the right channel, and you can see it on my scope, eh? If I switch this, or bring the volume down, if I switch this to mic, there's my mic. I think you can see the mic, eh? The mic light is on. Yeah, you won't be able to see the scope if I do, but it's on mic right now. If if I bring the volume up, check out what the mic is doing, and this is the circuit board right here. If I press a little bit on this transistor, see that? It's crazy. It's really noisy. This transistor right there, this one right there. And if I press it to check my scope, it's crazy. This is leaky, bad transistors. These are C1312 and C1313. Extremely bad. Remember, so major issues on the Pioneer Sx737. I'm going to need to probably replace them, even though I checked them, they're still testing good. This one here has a lot of activity on the right side, so I believe if I would change this one here on the phono stage, I think the phono stage would come back to life. And the same thing with the mic board. I have two issues there. These are the C1312, and I'm gonna have to replace those. Everything else is working great on this. The auxiliary is working great. AM FM radio is working great as well, except that we're having an issue on the phono stage and the microphone stage. So we're going to shut this off, and I'm going to change some of these transistors, and then we'll come back and test this out, okay? Okay, folks. I've worked on the equalizer phono section, and I've worked on the mic circuit board as well. There was some noise on the mic. So I didn't show you this on video because it's too long, but all I did was I've changed these transistors, these C1313 and C1312s. Seem to have an issue on this receiver. I've got it plugged in. I'll show you close. And I do have it on phono. Remember, the phono was extremely noisy, and I've got it hooked up on the speakers, and this is the activity that you're having now. I'm about half now. You're hearing a normal buzzing sound right now because the volume is way too high, but I'm going to bring this down, and you remember how noisy this channel was and all of this because this equalizer phono section board had bad transistors. And if you remember, when I had it on the mic section, I'm going to put it on mic section now. There, I had it on here. I had a lot of noise as well. It's calmed right down, and two transistors on this little board. So and these are the transistors that I've replaced just on the equalizer board and this board. So just take note of these transistors. If you do have Pioneer 737, these transistors are prone to leak. Even though they're still testing okay, they leak awful bad, and it gives you a lot of issues. And so I'm gonna put the bottom plate back on, and I am gonna try the phono. I'll try the mic. I'll try all of them. I have replaced about 15 transistors on this receiver. A great disturbance due to the fact that these transistors are leaking. And it's a good idea to keep this in mind. If you do have an issue with this, then you can go back and change these transistors, and hopefully this will be the end of it. Changed, and now I'm ready to put this back together. Let's do it.